All right, so give you all a little demo here on how to build the second floor. So if I get a ProBuilder, make sure that window is up. And then we have, it's going to have a shape thing. So we have a new shape, open shape tool, build a cube. And we now have our wonderful cube here. So ProSnap, ProGrids is turned on, so I have my snaps. What I'm going to do is just maneuver this to where the door will be. So I already have the parts and pieces. So here's a large door and its switch, and then the second door, and then its switch, and then the third door, which is just going to be an automatic door. All this will need to be set up here where the platform is, but we'll go ahead and with this object, we will, again with snaps turned on, go ahead and just go into face mode. And I'll make a two-part. Grab that side, hold down Shift, extrude it out. Other side, hold down Shift, extrude it out. Doesn't have to match up with the drawing exactly, but what we want to make sure of is that it's kind of filling the space. Now I know where this door is. We're going to need an edge loop here on either side of that, and then we can pull out to the other end. And I'll just pull this up like that. Alright, so now I'm going to object mode and bring this up. And so what I'm looking at is where that will kind of connect this way. So floor, yep. That should be buried in that wall. Alright, so now let's go with face mode. Ceiling's not too worried about, but we want to make sure that we have the arch for that doorway set up, right? So with these automatic doors, what you'll want to do is just take the whole unit, move it out a little bit, and then you can come back into face mode here and delete a face. And what that'll do is that will give you the space that you need so that you can get through the doorway. Now, this is a box, not a room, so we want to flip the normals, and then that will give us the room that we're wanting. And so we're going to have another doorway here. So back into face mode, select that. I can go ahead and delete that face. And then we're going to need to put in our stuff. So we have this cube, which is part of this switch. Move this. Kind of want to put it in the back corner here so that you have to move across the room full of enemies in order to get to it. And then I want to take the door that it's connected to, which is huge door. Grid snap. Yep, F. And that's going to be a little large for what we're looking for. So let's see if we can just make it fit the rest of things. So this door here, huge door, and then attached to that is a cube. Scale is 6, 1, 6, 10, 1. Let's just go with 1, 1, 1. For the moment. Inside the cube we have this door. Now let's do 1, 1, and 1 on it. Alright. Have everything centered up. Yep. And we have our huge door, and then it has a start and an end, and we can see how this is going to play. So start, end, so we want it to move. So let's go ahead and pull start down. Let's say huge door 0, 0, and 0. That one's fine. Huge door F. All right, there you are. Move you into position. That, and just for reference, duplicate you, hold down Control, rotate it around, and that'll just move in here. So these do have space. That it's moved all the way over there, so we'll just pull. Hit R, scale that up so it fills the frame. Then let's switch to ISO real quick. And I can pull start to here. And end. And we can be up here somewhere. Go back to perspective. Looks about right. Switch is still hooked up. And let's give it a test. Always helps to make sure that your new room is always set to environment, or else your character will fall through. So hit play. Blocking the path. Whoa, okay, so that's a problem. I'm going to have to fix that. Try it again. Hit switch. Door opens. A little sideways, but at least it opens. So we have some collision issues. This is set to environment. It does have a mesh collider. This is a ProBuilder object. It has a collider. It probably has something to do with our door itself. Our cube. It's a box collider. Kind of center this up like so. Maybe that'll add a little more blocking to it. With the door huge itself, seemed like it was kind of going up at an angle, but I am going to reverse it back to what it was. So start position. Can be here. Slide that over. Slide back. Okay. Getting pretty close. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'd like to have it at least fill the spot. There we go. All right. And so that we don't have a door crawling up the wall, Go ahead and just pull this down. There we go. That should work pretty well. So that's new shape. Build a cube. Pull this guy over. All right. Face mode. Yep, that'll work just right for that. That should work all right for that. Let's check the fit real quick. Yep. And Z. Hold down Shift, drag that out. Hold down Shift, drag this out. So that's a six unit. This side here. Drag that out to that. And let's go in face mode again. Go face here. There, get those faces. This is our huge door. So if we don't really want to touch this, what we'll do is hide it for 1 second. Click on that face, delete the face. And then we can go back to the huge door. Here we are, and activate it again. Flip the normals. So now we have a room. And then one last one to do. So we'll change that to environment. So it should be good. And then this room and this room are almost the exact same, so I'm just going to Command D, duplicate it. Like so. Rotate that around like that. Edge mode, take that, build a hole. And we have our other room. And we can set the switches up for the other one, and then put it in that main door frame. So that should be the good start for the upstairs, and you can do the same thing to create these 2 extra rooms. And when it comes to the monsters, all you really need to do is add the component navigation and nav mesh surface. And when you bake it, it should work pretty well with the monsters that are inside the game. So this is the final test. So here's the room, first room, hit the switch, door 1, down the corridor, second switch,